Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are not gonna do much of the boring stuff today because I have more or less prepared everything. This is the last switch I need to do, and then we are going to sand them, glue some bricks on them. We're gonna sand some other parts, do the crankshaft, and then the other parts of the engine. It's gonna be fine, relaxing. We're gonna talk about stuff. Now that we have the gearbox, and I really need to do this engine because the customer is waiting. Hey, Maxim. The dreaded cylinder and switch modification. Out of all of the parts of an engine build, I hate this the most. Everything else is fine. I'm fine. I'm pretty fine. There's been some good news lately, which is good. We have achieved a milestone with the gearbox, which is also good. So things are on the up, I guess. Things are on the up. Okay. I hope all of the switches are gonna be okay. The cylinders are already tested. They are fine. They are very good cylinders. And let's see if the switches will be the same. This is something we should have done over the weekend or last weekend, but I did not have the parts. Bad part management on my part. I'm sorry. I want to give it enough time so it's really gonna stick. Let's see, does it stick? Yep, looks like it. Fine. Okay, now let's clean this up. I don't think I need the small bit anymore. I definitely will need a big one. Okay, so some sanding is gonna be needed. And we need to sand down these two and these. So let me pour the beer first. Cheers. Okay. So why do we need to do this? Very simple. So we want to glue these to these. Unfortunately, obviously this is a desired effect. The center part is slightly raised, but we want the left arm here to be glued directly. And if we want to do that, we want to you can camera focus not on the background. The background is not important. There's a small gap anyway, so we need to slightly sand this, but these are more important. So that at least one of them needs to look good. the one that's gonna face outside, that one needs to be looking excellent. Let's see which one it will be. So the two of them are gonna be on the inside. Doesn't matter how they look. Ah, this one has potential. This one is nice and smooth. Okay. This one is nice and smooth as well. Maybe we should make this one nice and smooth as well, so that we have some consistency. Nice and smooth. Okay, let me just let the cat out. Cat wants to be outside. And now we are going to make it smoother still. Yeah, that's good enough. So unlike the V8, where the underside of the cylinders is not really visible and the finish doesn't matter, on these guys, at least one of them is facing outside, and that one has to be nice. And if we can, why not make all of them nice? Yeah, cool. That's cool. Okay, so these, you don't need much, but some sanding. Let's see. Basically, yeah, okay. And you can check this one. This one is, see, if I can wiggle it on the ground, which means that it's not perfectly flat. This one, I can no longer wiggle, so perfectly fine. Does not need much. Yeah, fine. Very good. No more sanding. Thank God. Very good. Put the tools off camera. So I have some room to spread out. Okay, what do we need? Gluing the crank. Let's do the crank first, so that it has time to dry. So last time we were missing these. Yeah, last time we were missing these. We need one of this, and then we need three of these. It's gonna be a very black crank because we can. These 1, 2, 3. Then we need for the crank we need this one, and we need axles. We need 1 fiber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. That's the crankshaft. Crankshaft right here. I'm going to use this here so that no glue gets on the table. And let's do this. So, where's the red one? Red axle. Here it is. So, it starts with this one and this here. We want, of course, to achieve, we want, of course, to achieve 120 degrees of crank, of offset, I mean, crank throws. So basically, the inline 3 fires, or, acts every 120 degrees. So we need to, since this is our first gear, we need to it's been a while since I have built an inline 3. That has to be said. So this is going to be here, and we need to see that the next crank throw is going to be here, like this. So this guy is here. See, but the next so these two are 90 degrees, but the next one, you can see the next crank throw, it's gonna be here. So when I add the next gear, the axle hole is gonna be 120 degrees offset to the other. That's the secret sauce here. And we need to glue these guys together like this. So there we go. always like to put some more glue in it, just to make it really glue together. This one is done. Next one, we do the exact same thing. Exact same thing. Of course, since this is the inline 3 engine, there is a lot more gluing to be happening. This is just one of those things. Hey, Franjo. No, I'm not gonna do anything. This is an engine for a customer, not for me. Engine for a customer. So I am not doing anything to it. But we are gonna make sure that it is an engine as good as we can possibly make it, obviously. And after the stream, I obviously have to test it. So after the stream, I am going to run it on the compressor. No, this is the Scotch yoke engine. This one has Scotch yoke. So these guys need to dry. There. These guys need to dry. Yeah. Now we're gonna do the yokes. And for the yolks, we need many things. Six. lppower.com. We need this. Yeah. Well, 2 liter, I can't really because I don't have the compressor here. It's in the basement. That's the problem. Obviously, we're gonna run it on stream on the hand pump. Absolutely, that's always the case. But the real fast running is gonna happen in the basement with the compressor. I cannot have the compressor in here. People would kill me if I did that. So I would rather not do that. Three? Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough. Good, very good. We need this, and this. This. Now with the blue parts, it's always touch and go with colors. Also, with the blue parts, the main problem is they are very hard to come by. Very hard to come by. because most models nowadays do not use blue parts, and very hard to find. Very hard to find. Okay, this, and of course we need scissors and super glue. No, I forgot something. Forgot something. Of course, we need some of these. Very good, very good. Right. Let's start with the basics. Most of the stuff, except of the crankshaft that I'm gluing here, I am not gluing because it would be extremely necessary to glue it. I'm gluing it for reliability because the inline 3 engine has vibrations and stuff, and if you don't glue it, over time it's gonna be shaking itself off. You want azure colored Technic pieces. Very questionable color. Very questionable color. I would definitely not my color choice. Definitely not. So after we are gluing these parts, we are going to do the sliders. And then we are going to glue the switches. I mean, we need to test the switches and we need to glue some bricks on them, obviously. Okay. So now we have these here. Believe it or not, I've completely forgot how these go together. It's been a while since I've done the inline 3. So what I'm gonna do, I have to go on the LPA Power homepage and look it up. Yeah. I suck, I know. I know. How could I forget this? I could. Simple as that. Yeah, okay. I remember how it's done. Old age, you know. Old age. Basically, we have this, and this. And then we have this here, like that. Then this goes in there. This goes in there. Come on. This goes in there. And this goes here. Yeah, exactly like this. Exactamento. Yeah. No, I have not tried that route. I must admit. I have never done that. I've seen people doing it, of course, but I have never done it myself. Come on. Okay, let's glue. Let us glue. Well, of course. More. Yeah, well, making a flat 6 out of those pistons is not a problem, but making it fit into any reasonably sized model is. That's the thing, yeah. I mean, you could always use small cylinders, you know. There's that. Small cylinders are always an option. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna close this. Of course I'm gluing Lego. Of course, this is this kind of channel where we are gluing Lego. Deal with it, I guess. What can I say? Okay. There we go. Our yoke. No, I have never, I have never, ever used a double wishbone in the Mustang. Never ever. Mustang was always, from the beginning, a McPherson affair. There. Yeah, I mean, gluing is basically here to, I glue this stuff so that the engine does not vibrate itself loose under load, basically making it reliable. It would, without me gluing any of this, the engine would work, absolutely. But the engine needs to work for a long time reliably. That's why we're gluing. No, I do not believe in switchless LPs. A few. How many? This much. Okay. We need this here. A switchless LPE has other problems that I do not want to deal with. One of them is that you need to have soft axles, which make it automatically less reliable and less powerful. Because soft axles, they breathe, which sucks. You absolutely do not want them to do that. Absolutely. The cylinders and the switches need to be modified. If you don't modify these, you are never gonna achieve good performance. Okay. And for the sake of reliability, the last one gets glued as well. Okay. Okay. you know. And of course, you can see here it's cracked. Who gives a shit? Because these here, the blue ones, are very hard to come by. I have to buy used ones, of course, because you know that's what you can get on the internet. And most of them, sadly, are cracked, and that's why we glue. Okay. Next thing we need to glue is well, we need to glue bricks onto these. Yeah, I mean, we are still trying to do Lego stuff here. Obviously, there are much more efficient valves. The most efficient valves would be rotational valves. I had a prototype for this, but maybe I can give my prototype to Ben, and he can see if it's possible to 3D print them. Maybe, I don't know, or at least try something with them. We'll see. Anyway. I'll send you some files after the stream. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct. This one I think we'll use for the front. Okay. You'll see. You'll see. I don't know if it's possible to 3D print what I want, but that's what you decide. Okay. So let's try. Which one is going to be the front? This one. They do. They do indeed. They do come with holes. Good observation. But they don't have holes anymore. Because those holes are in our way. We do not want them. Very good. Last one. of course, something that I completely forgot to do. I forgot to test the switches. I forgot to test them. Which we are gonna do now. After we have glued them. Of course. Because me. I'm a dumbass. I forget things. So, which one was first? This one was first. Let's see how good it is. Or how bad it is. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. If the last one is as good as this, I will be happy. Very good. All switches are go. Let's see about our crankshaft. Okay, no discoloration. Very good. Hey, GSP. Okay. These are all fine. Okay. So let's assemble the crank to show you how this is supposed to work. So this is the first crank pin. We are going to have this here. This here. Okay. Yeah, toothbrush is awesome. Now we have this guy here. This pin here. See, this pin is 120 degrees offset. Why? Because we have like 6 holes here, and we are, see, the focus camera, what the fuck, here, focus here, come on, man, come on. Wow. Camera, go home, you're drunk. Anyway, you can see what I mean. So this hole is 120 degrees offset from this one. So we put in our next gear, and we put in our next pulley, which is also offset 120 degrees. And the next one we need, obviously, our gear, which is gonna be, so it's gonna be like here, and then we have the last bit, it's gonna be here, there. That's the crank. So this one, then 120 degrees later this one, 120 degrees later this one, and of all of them we have the we have the 1x1 lift arms, which are acting as basically as rollers to reduce friction. I mean, you know, and this is the crankshaft. And as it is alone, you see, it's okay, but it's still flexible. It's still flexing. Um, and to make it not do that, we are of course having a balancing shaft, which of course touches every gear and makes sure that this does not happen. This makes the engine a lot smoother, a lot more powerful, and a lot more reliable. So we're gonna do that next. These are fine. Let's do the balancing shaft. Balancing shaft. We need 4 of these. Yes, I do have the new ones, but I'm not gonna use them because they are really not suitable. They don't belong here. You know, it's not their place. I always forget how many of these I need. I need one of these, and then I need more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. We're gonna need more anyway. So then we need at least 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 8. We need 3 of these. Linear clutch. Which linear clutch? What? Which linear clutch? If you mean the Kada one, it's okay. It's okay. It's not expensive, and I would recommend it. Even, you know, I have no idea why we had the binding at the beginning. I would just say they needed to be worn in, I guess. Linear clutch axle to axle. Linear clutch. You mean the skipping one? You mean this one? I have yet to find a use for it, to be honest. I mean, it definitely has its uses. I just need to find one. But you know, I tend to buy parts like this just so I have them, and you know, you never know when it might come useful. Balancing shaft done. And by the way, the inline 3 is the engine with the most parts. So we're gonna do a lot. It has so much. Okay, let's do. What do we do next? Let's do the engine block because we want to put this together. Yeah. V8 is less elaborate actually. I don't know if it has less parts as such, but this you will see. This has so many components, so many things that go together. It's the most dense engine that I know of. It's really fully packed with stuff. Yeah, be careful here because this one is used. This one isn't used but does not look the best. This one looks new. So, and this one is definitely used. So this one, which one is it? This one. Yeah, these are gonna be the ones. Liquid radioactive. What? All right. Now, did you get the results already? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We need this one. Then we need two. This one. We need one of these. And we need to do some drilling. We need to drill one of these. Yes, we need one of these. Yeah. That's the only thing you had eyes for, right? Okay. Right, now let's assemble. Obviously, always make sure that the part where the injection mold mark is not visible. Same goes on this one, so we assemble it like this. We do not have a choice in most of the L lift arms because they have a injection mark right here, and we need it to be, well, here. So it is what it is. Ah, defective. Defective. Okay, that one's good. Very good. 3 more. Okay. This one is slightly different. This one is reversed. We have this guy there. And we have this here. There. Slightly more complex. Slightly more complex. These are less complex, but we're not done. I prefer the larger ones because they give more power. But if you want a lot of RPMs, then you go with the small ones. Caught it just in time. Okay. This one is the best. Well, no, not really. Um, Take a look at the inline small cylinder inline four. It's a very good engine, very fast engine. Nothing's melting. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Um, 6667. Uh, now I know. Okay. So there's a point in the build where I'm cutting, an 8 stud axle, and I just was wondering, wait, but why am I cutting an 8 stud axle if we have 7 stud axles? So we need a 7 stud axle. And then I was like, oh, because the 7 stud axle is gray, but we want a black one because the gray one just doesn't look right. That's why. So we need to cut an 8 stud axle. Nice. I am looking forward to see this. So, yes, okay. We need this, and this. And then this. Okay. And we need 6 of these. 6, yes. And twice this. But of course, I would expect nothing less. Okay, we are almost at the point where we assemble the engine. We need just to do just few minor things more. Few minor things. Obviously, first thing, we cut the 8 stud axle. There we go. Good enough for me. Drilling. I told you we are gonna drill 3 holes. 3 holes we need to drill. Okay. Number 1. Is it good enough? Yes, it's good enough. Okay. Number one. Number two. And number three. That's it for drilling. We are going to need the small table again, but not for drilling. Now we assemble. Well, almost. Okay. Now we assemble. Okay. There. So this one is at 90 degrees, 120 degrees. And this one is 240 degrees. Go. There. Okay, I can wait with this. Yeah. Very important. There is one more thing that we need to do, of course. One more thing. but of course, that's again typical me. No big deal. Of course, I would forget this. But of course, finally. Okay. Now we go with this. Is this allowed? I think it is. Come on. I almost dare spin it. Nice. Okay. It spins. Very smoothly. Okay. Okay. Very good. So these should be all nice and smooth. Okay. Okay. Very good. Yeah. I have done something wrong. Yes, I have. I glued these the other way around. But of course, I have. Just more work. Self-induced. Oh well. I guess here, no, even here, both. Wow. I suck. I suck. Okay, this one is not gonna be used again anywhere. Doesn't matter. Better him than the switch. Yeah. All the F. All the F. But it's my fault. Nobody else's. No. Gluing stuff in advance was alright. And it's something that I always do. But when you're gluing stuff in advance, concentrate. Know what you're doing. Yeah, this is the correct way. This is correct. These are all wrong. Come on, where's your weak point? See, everything has a weak point. Before I make the same mistake, yeah, like this, like this. You think? I don't think so. Yep, that is correct. This one is not correct. That is just super glue, normal super glue. That's like the most basic store-bought super glue. Okay. Okay, this is done. While they are setting, we have other things to build. Yes. Yeah. And containers. That's 12, and another container. Come on. Oh, here we are. Okay. Okay. Let's put this. let's build this first. Let's build this first. Okay, I think we have this here. Okay. The next one we need a bunch of these. Of course. Here. Okay. This is the shield here on top. Yeah. Now we need to do the tubing. First part. No. First part. no, we need to do something else first. This here. The engine stand, basically. There we go. Both sides. Okay. Here we need the tubing for this stuff. So yeah, it's running smooth already. Very good. Tubing. These are gonna be fine. I have already drilled these. Now let's see. Maybe for the first step we don't have to use the heat. We can basically choose out of the many failed attempts of tubing one attempt that was semi-successful, and we need basically a bunch of straight parts, which we can choose here. They're fine. Let's see which one sucks the least. I would say this one's cool ish. Oh, this one's better. This one's better. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and a long one. A long one, longer one. I'll probably cut for this. We need about this amount. That's gonna be fine. Okay. No, that tubing is not Lego. That tubing is polyethylene tubing used in industrial pneumatic applications. We need this much. Okay. How much do we have to cut you? About this much. There is a performance advantage, and most important, reliability. So if we use these, they are not gonna fail. They are not gonna disconnect. They are not gonna pop off inlets, whatever. They are gonna stay as they are, no matter the pressure. The tubing is not gonna fail. That's exactly what we want. We absolutely do not want the tubing to be the point of failure. Okay. Now we need to see where we need to cut these. Basically, we need to cut them on this plane. So I need to mark them. Well, so far I have not built a Lego engine with cutter parts. I mean, a pneumatic engine with cutter parts. So there we go. Our intake. Okay. There we go. And now we need to attach the switches. this. Very good. Okay. So we have the intake that is connected to the switches. The pipes going to the cylinders are going to be fed through the front, so we don't need that anymore. And now we can install the rear parts. So basically the what's this? Those are sliders. Yeah, the sliders. Of course, we need more parts. Nope. There is absolutely no link between me and Green Gecko. There is no link between us. Ah, yes. That's how it is. Mm. Okay. So we are sliding this one home. Well, you know, for powerful engines, for power, I prefer the big ones. For speed, the small ones. Okay. So the engine is mechanically done. There's nothing more to add to it, except tubing. It works mechanically flawlessly. There's no binding up, nothing. It's absolutely wonderful. Now we do tubing. We need to make exactly 6 tubes and we're done. Just get some water. Okay. Okay. Let's cut some tubing first. Here I always exaggerate. Always make bigger ones because the bigger ones are easier to manipulate. You know, all that kind of jazz. Oh yeah, the candle. So optimistically, I'm going to assume that everyone is a success. Sometimes it is. So these are a little more involved than the V8 ones. Little more. So let's allow the candle to settle in. So it's, you know, producing some steady heat. And we are going to do this one first. Yeah, this is how hard tubes are being bent. You soften them up. And you cool them. And hope that they deformed correctly. Let's see. Nice. Okay. Now we need to deform it. Deform it here. Ish. That too. That's one of the risks. I have a bad feeling about this, but let's try it. Let's see. Okay, we can cut a little bit more here and quite a little bit more here. Okay. The risk, of course, here is that you cut way too much. But it's a calculated risk. And I am bad at math. So working the tube in there. There. And yeah. It's a dud because I forgot something. I forgot something very important. The bend. The bend. I mean, I could do something else, but this is not gonna save it either. I can put this on the other side. Not gonna really save it. Or is it gonna save it? No, it's still too short. Still too short. Metal wire. How would you get the metal wire out once you bend the tube? The airflow is preserved here. You just need to know what you're doing, which I do some of the time. Ah, yeah. Again, you know, it's been a while since I have bent the tubings for the inline 3. I had it to down to a science. Very precise. Okay. Just a little. Just a little. Hope for the best. Come on. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Could be better, but I'll take it. Now we can have this here. This bend could be shorter, so this would be like straight here and then up. We may redo it. I am not happy. No, we're gonna redo it. Absolutely. I am not happy with this because we're gonna have problems later with the pipe going from here to here. So yeah, let's redo it. Okay, let's measure how good or bad we did it. Not amazing. Better than before, but not amazing. there. I fucking suck. This one isn't good either. God damn it. I'm out of practice. It shows. Shows I'm out of practice for the inline 3. No. You can't really do this on jig. Come on, bend. Bend. Thank you. I'm gonna risk it. These two upper ones are the most difficult ones. So the rest is easier. A lot easier. So once we have these two, it's gonna be a breeze. Okay, this one is much better. Much better. Because this one here is gonna go over it and underneath it and in here. So yeah, we need to produce one just like it. No, this one is a dud. Yeah. The moment you get a deformation like this, you know, a weird deformation, it's junk. Junk. Okay, let's take a few more tubes. Out of the cars that we know are again that we know are the actual cars, the Ferrari looks by far the best. By far. I mean, this was the case last year as well. So I really hope they are good this year. We don't know how the Red Bull looks like because they did not unveil a car, just a livery, I guess. Mercedes is probably not gonna be a beautiful car, but it's gonna be a car. Let's see. So here, you have to understand that when you are doing the tubing, most of the time, you just have to eyeball it. Just have to eyeball it. And this you can do once you have done enough of these. And even then, you can fail miserably. Nice. Nice. Absolutely. This engine will turn under pneumatic power in hopefully 10-ish minutes. As soon as I finish the tubing, basically. So hold on tight. Mm-hmm. I think this one is a fail. Let's see. Come on. No, maybe not. Or yeah, it's a fail. That's not a good tube. Not a good tube. Let's take this as a lesson and make it a little bit shorter here. looks nice. Okay. As much as possible. Sadly, my compressor does only 7.5 bars, but I have run the engines as high as 10 RPM, 10 bars. Um, I would run them higher if I could. If I had a compressor that allows it, obviously I would. But I don't. Yeah, just blow harder. If only it was that easy. Very good. Now the two longer tubings are now just needed and we are done. Basically, we need to connect this tube to the switch in here and this one as well. So let's do this. All engines have balance shafts. Not with counterweights, of course, but yeah, I mean, they all need it because the cranks are basically, you know, very soft and they need something to hold it together. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, under load and even, you know, even in normal operation on idle, they would twist. No, 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 no. You don't want metal axles. The thing is, it's a cute idea, but metal would destroy plastic when rubbing on it. So you definitely do not want metal axles with Lego. They do not mix. Okay, this looks acceptable. Now one more tube. One more tube. Yeah, you would need bearings. I mean, you can, carbon fiber axles and plastic axles, no problem, because plastic on plastic is safe. You can lubricate it with silicon lubricant, as I do here, and you will see me do that. But I absolutely do not recommend running plastic with metal, because the metal literally melts the plastic, and it acts as a file, or it literally mills it off. Goodbye, Jesse. Okay. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, exactly. The axle is a drill bit, and you definitely do not want that. Final axle, final tubing. Let's see. Well, yeah. I mean, depends on what you're doing. Yeah. Just a second. Let me make some housekeeping here, and then we can look at what we've done. There. So, I think this tubing looks pretty acceptable. Pretty acceptable. Let's see if it runs. Should run. Oh my, it runs. So, let's lubricate this engine inside and out, because before we are gonna run it, it needs to have all the insides, so the switches and the cylinders need to be lubricated. And I'm running the engine on the spray can. It's not gonna run much, because it's gonna hydrolock, let's say, very quickly, but it's gonna lubricate all the insides, and it's gonna spew whatever in the silicone lubricant here through the switches. Okay, there we go. That's as much as it will do. But that's fine because we know that's what it will do. Okay. Now, of course, let's lubricate some of this. Oh yeah. Very good. Well, the thing is that silicone spray lubricant is clean. Oil-based lubricants, first of all, they are not clean, and oil-based lubricants will destroy the rubbers in the cylinders and switches, and they will attack the plastic. So after a while, the Lego plastic will like start melting, and we definitely don't want that. Yeah, the engine is perfect. This is gonna run like a pro tomorrow, because obviously I'm not gonna run it today, but the engine is amazing. Another quality product, I should say. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll see if we have a stream. Maybe I will be asked by my World of Warships clan to be there. But on Thursday and Friday we continue with the Kuntash as scheduled. Or if we decide otherwise, do something else. But yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I see you tomorrow and in Discord. But no, look for bikes is if it's not silicone based, if it's oil based lubricant, it's not good for Lego pneumatic engines. It must be silicone based lubricant. Yeah, but it's still oil, you know. The engine in your car still has rubber seals, but they are special rubber seals made for the oil. These are not. So keep that in mind. Silicon-based lubricant. Silicon-based lubricant is good for the engines and for all Lego or moving parts. There's a Discord, yeah. Of course we have a Discord. Yeah, you know, before we go, just type, I think it's exclamation mark Discord or something. No. Can someone? I completely forgot. Yeah. Oh, there. Yeah. See, there. That's the Discord. Join the Discord, and you know. Anyway, that's it for today. I see you tomorrow or on Thursday.